Hello, my dears. My name is Isabella Thompson. I am 73 years old, and I want to share with you how I cope with my blood pressure. Not with some expensive pills, not with injections, but with simple means, which you can take in the morning and feel like a human being all day long. I am not a doctor, not a professor, but I have a long life behind me. 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and 1 stroke, which made me reconsider everything. How I realized that I had blood pressure? It all started about 10 years ago. I lived a quiet life, went to the country, drank tea with friends, and then these oddities began. My head was buzzing. There was a noise in my ears. Sometimes there was a fog before my eyes. And sometimes I couldn't even get up, as if I was being rocked on a ship. My daughter says, "Mom, you need to measure your blood pressure." I measure it. And there it is, 160 to 100. And I didn't even know that this was bad. I lived with him and lived. That's when my struggle began. I didn't believe in the pills right away. The doctor prescribed me pills right away. I started taking them. For a week, it seemed to be getting better. And then, swelling. My head was spinning. My sleep was disturbed. I'm not saying that the pills are bad. They help some people, but they didn't work for me. And I started looking for simple methods, so as not to poison the body, but on the contrary, to support it. What I eat in the morning now, and my blood pressure normalizes everything I'm going to tell you. I do myself, every day, for many years now. Now my blood pressure is almost always 125 to 135 to 85, like an astronaut, and I feel cheerful. First, mixture, gold for vessels, honey plus garlic with lemon. Every morning, before breakfast, I eat 1 tablespoon of this mixture. 1 cup of honey, 1 lemon with peel, 3 cloves of garlic, chop it all in a blender, and store in a jar in the refrigerator. This mixture strengthens blood vessels, thins the blood, relieves spasms, lowers blood pressure smoothly, without sudden jumps. At first, it was scary. Garlic in the morning, but the body got used to it quickly. Now, I even like this taste. Second, buckwheat with kefir. If I feel that my blood pressure has gone up, I eat buckwheat with kefir for breakfast. I prepare it in the evening. I pour 2 tablespoons of raw buckwheat with 1 cup of kefir and leave it in the refrigerator overnight. I eat it in the morning, and that's it. This is both breakfast and medicine. Buckwheat removes excess water, kefir regulates the intestines, and together they clean the blood vessels. Fourth, I remove salt and loved herbs. When I realized that salt retains water and raises blood pressure, I almost completely removed it. At first, it was bland, tasteless, and then I learned to use herbs. Basil, dill, parsley, rosemary, turmeric, garlic powder. Now the food is tasty and healthy, and the pressure stopped jumping after eating. Fifth herbal drink, heart. Every morning, while the water is boiling, I brew myself this drink. 1 teaspoon dried hawthorn, 1 teaspoon dried motherwort, 1 teaspoon rose, hips a little mint. Pour 2 cups of boiling water, leave for 15 minutes. Drink warm, 1/2 cup 3 times a day. This tea calms, strengthens the heart, helps to gently lower blood pressure, and it's delicious. Sixth, I began to worry less. Yes, this may not be entirely about food, but stress is the main enemy of blood vessels. I began to pray, walk more, listen to calm music, and it's as if my heart began to work more smoothly. When I was nervous, my blood pressure always jumped. And now, silence. Even when the news is scary, I don't panic. Seventh, I walk every day after breakfast. In any weather, I go outside. Sometimes just to the yard, sometimes to the store, sometimes to the park. 20 to 30 minutes of brisk walking gets the blood flowing, relieves vascular spasms, and normalizes blood pressure. If you sit all day, no food will help. But if you move, both your body and your head work. What else do I do? In brief, in the morning, I drink a glass of warm water. With a drop of lemon, I don't eat fatty or fried foods. I don't drink coffee. I replace tea with rosehip infusion, rooibos. Mint lunch is light. Stewed vegetables, buckwheat, fish. Dinner is before 6 p.m. Light sweets are only homemade and a little bit at a time. My advice to everyone who suffers from blood pressure. Blood pressure is not a death sentence. This is a signal. It's time to change your lifestyle. Don't chase a magic pill. Look at your breakfast, your spoon of salt, your nerves. If you start every morning with self-care, you will forget what pills are. I lived with high blood pressure for 10 years. Now I have normal blood pressure, normal sleep, a clear head. I knit again, bake pies, and plant flowers on the balcony. Because health is the joy of living. If this video was useful to you, like it and write in the comments, what do you eat in the morning for health? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new, simple recipes for blood vessels, heart, and longevity. Be healthy, my dear.